Hello everyone, welcome to TechFerment. I'm Raj, and in this video I'm going to talk about how we can use methods and events in Vue.js. So let's get started. I have added the JavaScript library for the Vue.js and I have created the Vue instance, and we have a data name, and then we can print the data with the help of double curly braces, and then we have an output. So let's create a variable. So I'll create a variable a is equal to, let's say the value is 34, and we can print the variable. So I'll add p tag, and inside we can pass double curly braces, and here we can print the value. So now I want to perform some actions. So let's create a button. So I'll create a button and having a value. So let's say increment data. This is a button name, and I want to perform some actions on this particular button. So when I click on this particular button, I want to increment the value of 34. So we have to use v on, and then we have to use v on click, and inside you need to pass the function's name or method name. So let's say my functions or method name is data. So how you can define the methods or functions? So we have a data property, and after data property you can use methods as a property. So we have methods as a property, and inside you can pass the function's name. This is a increment data, and we can write console.log, and then here let's say hello. So when I click on this particular button, this function will call, and inside this function it will give me the data in hello in console.log. So I'll go to the inspect element, and this is my inspect element, and when I click on this particular button, and we are getting the output hello. So what I want to do, I want to increment the value of a. So how we can access the value of a in this particular block? So we have to use this keyword and then variable value, and that's it. So I'll save, and when I click on this particular button, so this is how we can increment the value, and we can perform the actions in Vue.js. So let's create another button for decrementing the data. So let's say DES for decrementing, DEC. So I'll create another function. So I'll create another functions. Here we have a functions, and write a minus minus. So when I click on this particular button, this will increment the value, and this will decrement the value. Or you can change with the help of plus symbol, or you can update this one with minus. So right now when I click on this particular button, this will increment the value, and this will decrement the value. So this is how we can perform the actions, or we can call the methods with the help of v on click. And what I'll do, I'll just change one more functions. So let's create a button. So I'll create a button, this one, and here we can pass the value. Let's say update data. So I want to change this particular string. So we will click right on click, and then we can write let's say the functions or method name is update data. Okay, and we can define this function here. Just we need to add comma, and then we have a function definitions. So here I want to change the value of this particular name. So here we'll write this dot name is equal to welcome to TechFerment. Okay, so when I click on this particular button, so I'll got an updated string. That's it. So this is how we can perform the actions. We can change the data, we can update the data with the help of v on click, and there are a lot of methods you can use, like v on changes and v on mouse related event. You can check out the documentation of Vue.js, and inside methods we can define the n number of methods. It's totally up to you how you can use these methods. And we for accessing these data inside the data block in methods, we need to use this as a keyword and then variable name, and that's it. So that's all from my end. If you have any questions, you can ask your question in the comment section, and see you in the next video.